Well, like people were asking about a new record just 1 year after God's Equation, and people ask all the time. So, but that's a good thing because they want to hear new stuff and everything. It's like it's really difficult to just push a button and try to be creative because good music comes from the heart and it comes from the soul, and it's really not something you can push out there. Of course, there's a lot of bands putting out music all the time, but I really don't think it's always what they really feel from the heart then. I think you have to be in the right mood and take your time to write good music. I think it's because to all the kind of experimental stuff in the past that we wanted to explore, like doing really progressive stuff.
Yes.
We have been doing side projects with people in more famous bands. We have been trying to explore our musical sides here and there. And finally now, like after almost 10 years, we have grown. We have become adult musicians, if you know what I mean. And we have found ourselves more than we did in the past. We don't have to impress that much. We just want to write good melodies and catchy tunes, and I think this is the really more mature side to Pagan's Mind, where we really find the essence of the music. The power is still there, the epicness is still there, but it's a little bit more simplified. It's not so many extreme progressive elements. They are there, but they are toned down a little bit, and I think that's a wise choice if you really want to hit a greater audience as well, because I think the sound we have is pretty unique, and you can tell it's Pagan's Mind anyway, and it's the same product, but it's more. I think people understand it better this time, and it's the songs are better written, so to speak. Better written, so to speak. In the times around Celestial Entrance, we were, of course, a younger band. We were really hungry, to get out there and prove something and really do a lot of instrumental stuff and be technical, and I wanted to show myself as a singer, sing very high and do screams and everything.
Yeah, I got it.
Kind of impress people. And we sort of did that, but in time you tend to grow. You tend to be more and more confident in what you can do, and then you really don't have to impress that much. You do what you think is good, what sounds good and everything, and you are not so much of a juvenile anymore. You don't really you don't need to be cool with the girls, if you know what I mean. You can be yourself and do what you want and what you think is good. And I think that shows really good on the two last albums, God's Equation and Heavenly Ecstasy, because we have grown more into what we think is a classic rock sound, which we really are big fans of, everyone, really. They will find plenty of progressive stuff. They will find plenty of brilliant solos, and they will find plenty of high-pitched screams. But more, they will find better song structures. They will find better written solos, better written music. And of course, we want to make sure the young power progressive audience happy. We want to impress and make everyone else happy as well. So growing into this more mature style of music, we want to reach more fans, We want to also reach the more common heavy metal fans. You're really hitting the spot here, because that's what we want to do. We want to make epic progressive music that is accessible at the same time, and that is the thing I think we do on Never Walk Alone. This is a song that we had some ideas on for like 5-6 years ago. We started to write that song, and it never got finished because we lacked some parts here and there and everything, and we have always jammed on it in the rehearsal studio, but all of a sudden something just pops and everything is right, and we managed to glue it all together. I think that particular song represents something new and different in Pagan's mind. This is a combination between a lot of things.
Yes.
The impression you get that the lyrics are more reality-based, so to speak.
Yes.
The one thing is that in the past, a lot of our listeners really didn't understand a heck what I was saying, really, because what is the meaning of this song? What is the meaning of that song, you know? I was always trying in the past to find the most complicated words I could find, so it sounded really poetic and biblical, you know, and dramatic, and that's a cool thing to do. But I want to, in order to make Pagan's Mind more accessible for people throughout the world, I wanted to write lyrics that was a little bit more understandable. At the same time, it's still very metaphorical as it's been in the past. I write the lyrics in a way that that makes people put themselves into the music, into the lyrics. They can relate to the lyrics, and every single song can mean a personal thing to everyone. It's written in that way, really. And of course, it has something with my own experiences to do as well, but I don't sing them directly anyway. I pack them into a metaphorical base. At the same time, I have to say that the results are a lot of, at least 3 songs are very space and mystical orientated, so there is still the old Pagan's Mind lyrics there as well.